Hey everybody, it's Michelle and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a big fat haul for you guys on a bunch of stuff that I've got off Amazon. What I bought so far for my wedding, all of this stuff is just decor, pretty affordable, and it's just kind of what I'm going to use for my centerpieces and just to make the room look a little bit prettier. I have rented out a community hall, so the hall itself is not exactly very aesthetically pleasing, but that's fine. We're going to try and rectify that with some of the bits and bobs that we have bought off Amazon. So here we go into the haul for you guys. So I've put these up on my phone. I'm going to try and go in order of what I bought to make my life a bit easier. So first things first, kind of a boring one, but necessary nonetheless. I got 3 packs of this tulle material. It's just sort of like a netting. It's very multifunctional. I'm most likely going to use this to sort of decorate the walls. This stuff is great. You can do so many things with it. You can drape it along the walls. You can drape it over your archway if you have one. You can drape it around the chairs, basically drape it anywhere you want. You get quite a lot in this packet. Like I said, I bought 3 of them. They are 54 inches by 40 yards, bracket 120 foot. So I just got 3 packs of white ones. Like I said, I'm just gonna do whatever I want with it. I might have some left over, most likely. But this is just gonna try and make the room look a little bit nicer because it's just sort of like wood panel. It's not very pretty. So we're gonna just have to work with what we've got. Next thing, I just got these little brown sort of medicine bottles, I would say. I don't know how I'm getting like a medicine vibe out of it, but that is what I'm going to call them. These came in a 12 pack. They do come with a lid, so I guess they're meant to be used for anything, I don't know, some sort of dispenser, but I just thought these were quite pretty. My idea is, if you've not seen my wedding bouquet video, I've already got that. I will link that down below. But I'm just using some of the dried flowers I have left over from my bouquet, and I'm going to make a bunch of little centerpieces with these little bottles. Nice glass ones. For a pack of, how many did I say? Pack 12, $20, not that bad. Ideally you could just recycle bottles, but I don't really buy anything in glass bottles. If you do, perfect. If you get like iced coffees at the supermarket, you could do that as well and spray paint them or something. But I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight, so I don't really want to go out and buy a whole bunch of iced coffees because obviously that'd be way more expensive and then I'd have to drink them. So yes, 12 pack of these, spot on. Then I got these packs of fairy lights. I didn't mind buying these because I also needed to buy Christmas lights, so this will double up as that. They are 66 feet long. They're just sort of like a warm white light. These were $15.99. I bought 2 packs of these. They work. They're off Amazon. I think that that's a pretty good price. I can reuse them again. I'm probably just going to use these like against the walls of the hall. Not 100% sure yet. I guess it's one of those things I'll just find out in the day. But these are very versatile. You can wrap these round anything you want, round the tables, round your archway. So 2 packs of those, $15.99 each, not too shabby. Next up, I might just show these 2 together anyway, seeing as I've already set it up. So these are just some sort of wine bottles. They're in a really lovely turquoise colour. I thought it looked really different. These were a little bit expensive. These were $34.99 for 12 pack, I believe. Yeah, case 12. These I was initially going to put in like a long tapered candle, but then I figured that actually that's a little bit dangerous. So Instead, we got these packs of like little fairy lights to put inside, and I think these are so pretty. I got these for super good value. These were only $9.99 for a pack of 10, and I think that's great. They're sort of copper wire, so even if you didn't put these inside bottles, I'd seen in the picture they like you could use them to write words and such. They come with like this little plastic cork top, which obviously works as a fake cork to go inside the top of the wine bottle. Little on and off switch. I thought that was pretty perfect. Make the centerpieces of the tables look quite nice without the danger. Next I got this pack of little stars. It's like a sort of garland effect. Comes with quite a lot. I believe it was like 120 meters worth. No, that seems too long. 120 yards maybe. I just thought these were super pretty. They were $12.99 for the whole pack. With these, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them. I might sort of like cut them and hang them from the ceiling, or I can just drape them over things like the tables, the doorways. I just thought they were kind of like mystical looking, and yeah, pretty cheap. Tons of them. I'll just throw them around wherever I want to, and hope for the best, like I'm doing with the rest of this wedding stuff. Okay, one other thing I did buy, which isn't exactly decorations, but I got these really pretty garters. It comes in a set of 2. I guess you're meant to wear them together on your legs. It's coming up very like vibrant blue on here, but it's actually like a very dark navy. And I just thought these were super pretty. I wasn't even planning on getting a garter, and then I seen these and I was like, oh, I need to get them. They're also blue, obviously, so that's my something blue. These were $11.88. I feel like it's a little bit expensive, but I feel like it's also very different from everything else you see. These also came in a couple different other colors. I know that there was a red for sure. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with these. I think they're pretty. Winner. Okay, I figured I would also show you some other things I got that aren't from Amazon, but I have bought them nonetheless. So I got a whole bunch of these candles from Walmart. I got a bunch of different scents, but mostly just got like red shades. And these are just going to go along the centre of the table. They smell nice. They were about $5.99 each, I think. And I think I bought about 5. I don't know if that's enough or not. If not, I'm sure I can just pop to any other Walmart the day before the wedding and buy some more of these. Also from Walmart, I bought these pillar candles. They come in little glass containers. They come in a pack of 3 for about $4, I think. So I think that's a pretty good price. Oh, sorry guys, my video accidentally just got cut a little bit short there at the end. So I'm doing my outro a little bit later. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope that gave you some ideas on some things that you could get yourself to try and make your wedding look a little bit nicer on a bit of a budget. Please subscribe to me. I am just a brand new YouTuber, so every little helps. Please like, please add me on Instagram and whatnot. It's all linked down below. Hopefully see you guys in the next video. Bye.